Hello S7J athletes, my name is Rachel.
And my name is Riana, and we are volunteers from the Girl Scouts of America.
Today we're going to be leading you in a quick lower body stretching session to do before practices or workouts. Just for clarification, today's lower body session is going to include stretches from your waist down. So it's important to make sure your muscles aren't tight so you can prevent injuries. So let's loosen up together by stretching.
Rachel and I are going to do each stretch, and everyone watching can follow along as we go. All of the stretches are pretty easy to learn, and we'll be both explaining each stretch while doing them. Let's get into it.
Okay, so for our first stretch, we're going to do lunges. Lunges are a really good stretch to start off with because they'll stretch out almost every muscle from your waist down. So, how we're going to do these lunges, you're going to turn to the side, and with your right leg, you're going to step in front, and then you're going to put your left leg and stretch it back. You want your right knee to be right above your ankle. You don't want it forward, you don't want it backwards. You want it to be a nice right angle from here to the floor. And you want your left leg to be straight back. So if you struggle with this, you can keep your hands down, you can keep them on your knees, you can keep them up, whatever you want. So we're going to hold this for 10 seconds. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to turn to our left. We're going to put our left leg in front and straighten out our right leg and push it backwards. And now we want to make sure once again that our knees are in line. So this is a straight line, it's not forward, it's not backward. It's a nice right angle with the floor. And my back leg is straight, not bent, straight. All right, so we're going to hold this for 10 seconds again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
For our next stretch, we're going to be doing downward dog. Rachel will show you the side view, and I will show the front view. So what we're going to want to do is just bring your hand out until your butt is up and your legs and arms are straight. And it should look a little bit like a triangle. And try to keep your heels as close to the ground as you can and your back as straight as it can be. Yeah, so we're just going to hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. You're just going to come back up slowly so you don't hurt anything.
All right, so for our next stretches, we're going to focus on our hamstrings. So this is the back of your thigh, the muscles right here. So for our first stretch that we're going to do, we're just going to do a simple touch your toes. So we're just going to lengthen up and fold over and just reach as far down as you can. Try to let the weight from your head and shoulders just bring you further down and let gravity pull you down. It doesn't matter how far low you are. For some of you that might be putting hands on your shins, some of you that might be like flat palmed on the floor. But no matter where you are, just do it until you get a nice stretch. You don't want to pull anything or overstretch yourself. And yeah, so we're just going to hold this for 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, and you can rise slowly. And then our next hamstring stretch, we're going to reach for the ground again, except our legs are going to be in a wide stance, a little wider than our shoulder width. And we're just going to reach down in the middle to touch as far as you can go. Once again, that could be all the way on the ground, that could be just about here, just as far as you feel the stretch. So we'll do that and hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, rise slowly. So now we're going to do something similar to that, except we're going to shift our focus to our right leg. So our legs are still going to be in our wide sense, except our body is going to be facing the right corner, or the same direction as my right leg. And I'm going to bend over here, this leg specifically, and just try to reach down as low as I can. Remember, while doing this, try to keep your legs as straight as possible. It's okay if you can't do it for the full 10 seconds. Just do it as long as you can. And remember those tips. Try to let your shoulders and head just drop down. Let the weight of them carry you downwards. You can try to touch your nose to your knee here as a goal to fold and get the stretch. But really as low as you can go. Alright, so we'll hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So rise slowly, and now we're going to shift our focus to our left leg. So I'm going to face the direction of my left leg, making sure my legs are still in this wide stance. And we're going to do the same exact thing. So you're going to fold over, try to reach your nose to your knee, letting your head and shoulder weight pull you down, and just going as low as you can. Alright, so we'll hold this once again for another 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, rise slowly. Alright, so for our next stretch, we're going to be stretching out our quadriceps. So our quadriceps are at the front of our thighs, so they're the muscles right here. So for our first stretch, stretching out our quadriceps, we're just going to balance on one leg and then bring our other leg up and grab it behind you and just pull it tight.
And so I'm going to show the side view while Rachel shows the front view.
Yeah. So you want to try to keep your knees close together and in line. You don't want your legs to be out like this or so far back. You just want to try to pull to get a nice stretch right here. So let's hold this for 10 seconds. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to balance on our left, we're going to pick up our right, and just pull the back foot towards us. Keep your knees together and in line with one another to get a nice stretch out of it. And we'll do this and hold this for 10 seconds again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright.
Before we continue, here's today's code word, drop. D-R-O-P, drop. Let's go on. So now we're going to do some calf stretches. This is your calf, the back part of your leg, So for our first stretch, we're just going to bring our right leg in the front with your toe up, and Rachel will show the side view while I show the front view. So you're just going to reach down and grab your toes with your right hand, and you're just going to, you can put your left hand wherever. I just keep it on my leg to balance. So we're just going to hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So we're going to do the same thing on our left. So bring your left foot in the front with your toe flexed, and you're just going to grab that with your left hand and pull it back and hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we're going to stretch our glutes. And if you don't know, our glutes are the back part of our thighs. They're right here. So for our first stretch, we're going to be doing the pigeon stretch. So you're going to bring your right leg in front of you and just put it down. And you're just going to lean over it and stretch your back leg. So Rachel's showing the side view, and I'm showing the front view. So you just want to have your back leg fully straight. So right now, your back leg is your left leg, and you want your right leg to be folded under you, and you're just going to hold yourself up with your hands and just stretch over it. And we hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're just going to bring your left leg in front of you and just bring it under you and fold your left leg, and then just have your right leg in the back while your left leg is folded, tucked under you, and you're just going to stretch forward with your hands. And we're going to hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you can just come out of the stretch. And yes, great job. Okay, so now we're going to stretch out our hips, which are right here. So you're gonna sit down with your legs up, and you're just gonna bring them to have your toes touching each other, and you can just hold your feet with your hands. And you're just gonna move your legs like a butterfly would. We're just gonna do this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so now you just bring your legs back out, and yeah, great job.
Okay, so for our last stretch of the day, we're going to be doing some simple ankle rolls. So we're going to roll our ankles outwards for 10 seconds, and then inwards for 10 seconds. Alright, so you can keep your hands behind you, you can keep it straight down in front of you, and let's start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to roll them inwards for 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright.
Okay, amazing job. I'm sure you all did great.
We hope you felt a nice stretch in some of those muscles and that they're all a little looser than before. We highly suggest doing the stretches that we demonstrated, or at least some of them, before a game or practice. It is important to keep our bodies safe from injury, especially as athletes.
Thanks for joining us in today's stretching session. Don't forget to submit today's code word.
Bye!